inside of a mega mall, inside of the mega city. The Wood Twins have a pocket of safety, yet this mall moves. Hundreds of shuffling feet seek the rats in the walls. These two rats here will do what they can to systematically clear out areas so they can reap the rewards that this place has. The mall can be a treasure trove, but it can also be a mausoleum. Which shall it be for Dusk and Elliot? Well, let's find out together. Kia ora, Legionnaires. Rycon here, and welcome back to Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead. No hope. And now, before we continue any further into this mall, I think we need to ask ourselves a very important question. And we're going to be using that magic 8-ball here to ask that question. So, let's scroll on down to that thing, because we may need to ask a few different questions here. And here it is. So we are going to give the designation M so that we can roll it whenever we want. Okay, so Magic 8-Ball. Is this mall going to be worth the potential life and death struggle? Let's see. It is certain it is going to be worth the life and death struggle. Okay, fantastic. So next question, which way do we go? Do we go to the right? Concentrate and ask again. Okay, Magic 8-Ball, do we go to the right? Signs point to yes. Okay, so it has been decided. We are going to have to wait for this hazy cloud here, this tear gas to dissipate before we do continue further. So I guess before we do, we can actually take a moment here to apply some extra bandages. I doubt that it's going to do much. We will use a alcohol wipe, but you know, it's just good practice for us to have something on them, and plus we've got so many of them that I think, yeah, it's going to be a good idea for us to do that. There is so much activity going on above us right now, it is wild. Okay, this still hasn't dissipated yet, but I'm sure it will. Oh, there we go, and we just heard a door open. I don't know if it was that one down there, but ferals are opening doors currently. Elliot, you are with me? Yes? How about you stick much closer, like here, if you'd please. Oh boy. Okay, so we've got a considerable number of dead here. Quite a few in actual fact. Interesting. Blind and poisoned. The ferals can get poisoned. So the gas or the tear gas in the last, I think, must have blinded that feral back there. That works for us. That works rather well. Unfortunately, the voltaic energy is going to be a little bit of a problem for Elliot. That does seem to be doing some damage to him. But right now, he's holding his ground. That's good. We have been boomed on there briefly. We're holding the space lit up by the electricity that Dusk is emitting. We're just going to strike anything that comes through this door at us. Again and again, we've got a feral human that's here now as well. Okay, and now a skeletal zombie making its way into the mix. Elliot is just slashing anything that comes close. Dusk doing the same, palm striking them, stabbing them with her horns. And actually, you know what? We should probably take off our mask. Well, I guess as soon as we know that there isn't anything potentially gaseous amongst the crowd, we could try and use a saline solution, but we can see again now, so that's good. The raven folk down here can't, it's blind. And same thing with that frilled dwarf. So, okay, that kinda does help us. I'm so sorry about the electricity, brother. Maybe we don't want to use voltaic strikes when we are fighting alongside Elliot, or at least not when we're in confined spaces, because usually he can run away, and yeah, right now he can't. This acid here, though, that has been helping us out. It means that we've been doing damage pretty much consistently. Can we just slam you against the wall? We can. We totally can. Awesome. Okay, I don't know if we can do the same thing to that dwarf down there. Well, I got an error, so that leads me to believe that I don't think that we can. If he steps out, though, like that, we can pull him in towards us, strike him there, and I think we should be able to slam you from that position. There we go. Awesome. Okay, so it looks like we do have some feral corpses in amongst the mix here. I'm going to try and see if we can move them over to where we are. Skeletal zombie is dangerously close. Is it though? Is it? No, we're okay. Okay, it did get dangerously close for a moment there, but we have smashed things enough. We'll try and pick up that caffeinated gum, and it looks like there's a few other things that we can pick up here as well, but we'll probably want to do that after we've dealt with the dead that are down here. There we go, that's another done. Okay, sorry Elliot, sorry. Okay, how bad is that hurting you? I'm not sure, but I do feel bad about it. You know what? I could just select it again and we'd stop focusing on it because I feel terrible. We just did so much damage to him. Let's slam that one back against the wall there. It's nearly enough to take it out. I think one more good slam should do it, and it does. So Voltaic strikes, does that stop? No, it just casts it again. Okay, so we're gonna have to go stop concentrating. Okay, so everything goes back to normal. Unfortunately, we're going to lose a lot of stamina by doing this. We're going to go for electrical discharge, though, because that just affects things that are attacking us. We could still go for a momentum alteration. It does make us harder to hit, or rather objects to hit us. So I guess that could slow down the rocks that the ferals throw at us. That would be nice. I'd really like it if the acid streak here could dissipate as well. That would be nice. We're going to take the candy, these malted milk balls, and we're just going to try and do them in little bits. Okay, you're very close, aren't you? All right, let's go and pull you on over towards us. Our stamina isn't great right now, so I maybe shouldn't have done that. Okay, maybe I'll just try and slam you against the wall. Yeah, not going to be enough to do it. Close. One more should do it. There we go. And we've got even more dead that are down there. We may want to try and use our noisemaker ability, but it seems like we're making more than enough noise for things to try and find us anyway. So we're just going to hold this position, try and get back a little bit of stamina, while the dead congregate around. Magic 8 Ball has been good to us so far, so let's hope that we can continue to trust its wisdom. You know what? Okay, while we're waiting, we're going to go through everything else that's here, just to see if there's anything that we want. The pistol is a maybe, actually, because I think we might be able to get that reloaded. Also, first aid kit box down here, that seems like it's loaded, and it is. That's very nice. We'll be taking all of those, thank you. And that's a dangerously close feral elf that did manage to strike us. Only doing 2 damage though, so I think maybe the momentum alteration is actually helping us. And we didn't kill it then, but it must be pretty close to death. No, actually, we're going to need to do a little bit more work than that. Something exploded somewhere then, so there could be gas or other things leaking around here, so we're going to want to be careful about that. Elliot just absolutely destroying that one there. We've got a blind feral human and a very active, tough zombie who's just stumbling into this acid. So yeah, while the acid is annoying, it is also it's also rather useful. Okay, let's see if we can grab these things now. Yes, okay, all right. Looks like we got most of what we want. Nothing in there but a bottle. We will take the antibiotics out of that bottle. To see if there is anything else that we want. I think we are good from this lot. Yep, so we're just going to be waiting a while. We'll just wait until we catch our breath, ideally, and oh boy, just so much noise. Are you blinded? You're not. Okay, so you are spared. Right, well, we'll try and throw you away from us for a moment. Hope that you don't throw anything at us, and Elliot, good job, my brother. All right, let's catch our breath. Excellent. So there's so much death above us as well, so I feel like floors are collapsing, things must be falling. There's so much death, which, I mean, that very much works in our favor. There's so much. Listen to them all dying. What is, okay. I maybe shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done that. This is zombie blank right there. Okay, I didn't ask the magic 8 ball. I should have done that. Because that's a hazy cloud. We're not going to be able to get the stuff on in time. Is there still an acid streak there? Probably. Is stepping into acid safer than getting badly poisoned? It's hard to tell. That isn't actually making its way into here right this second, so we might be okay. No, that's a bloated zombie back there. It is nearly dead. If that thing dies, then it's bad for us. It's rather bad. Oh, crap. Okay, and there's bodies in the door there, so we can't actually close that door now. Right. Okay, we can check to see if there's acid there by literally just trying to step onto it, and it will tell us if there is something there. Boy, hate that a lot. I really do. There's no way that we can get these bodies off of here in time. If we had our powers, we might be able to pull it. The blank is causing that lack right now. Okay, we might have a chance here, maybe. Oh boy, there's 2 bloated zombies there? Well, that's just fantastic, isn't it? Okay, let's see. Not a chance of us getting our powers off. Okay. We might get them back in a moment. We might just be able to get our mask on as well. Which means that Elliot will not be protected, but Dusk will, at the bare minimum. How long is that going to take to wield? Too long, I think. Too long. And now he's in the worst of it. and there ain't anything that we can do to help him. We just need to get this man a mask. We need to get this man a mask, and we need to get him one now. I think Dusk just managed to get hers on in time. It's still acid there. The second that there isn't acid, he will try and run away from it. I'm so sorry, brother. There is nothing that we can do about that right now. That's bad. That is very bad. We can't even kind of convince him to try and go through the acid. If we step through it as Dusk, we might be able to pull him through it, and then he could try and get away from the gas, but either way, it's going to be bad. We're going to step into the acid. We need to try and save him here. I don't know if we're going to be able to, though. That's the problem. Because we can't even see him. Even if we turn on our light here, we're not going to be able to see him. Oh, far out. Come on. Okay, we can see him here. If we step down to this square here, can we still see him? No. We lose track of him. And more things are coming out of there. God damn it. Okay. Very, very bad position for us to be in. Okay, we can see him here. We still don't have our powers. Are you kidding me? I don't know what's stopping us from using them. But there is nothing that we can do to help Elliot right now. Yeah, because that's acid right here. I mean, that's a lie. We can pull things on over towards us. I think that's what we're just going to try and do. If we pull him into the acid, it's going to be bad, but it's not going to be as bad as him constantly being in here. And shoot, we're starting to run out of charge. Yeah, we're going to stop reloading. Is this thing charged at all? I don't think it is. We've just been poisoned. We're badly poisoned now. You've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. Let's get that door closed right now. Yeah, we are severely poisoned. Okay, we need to get this thing reloaded right this second. Son of a bitch. Okay, we're going back in. This thing, is it active? No, it's not active yet. Let's activate it. Let's go back into the cloud. Elliot, okay. Boy. Okay, is this the blank? It is. Okay, this thing needs to die right now. Okay, Elliot is moving away from the gas now. Is he going to follow us down here? Please, brother. Trust me. Okay, we need to pull him on over towards us. We're going to use our far hand. That's going to get him that little bit closer. Okay, we're going to do the same thing again. We just need to keep him right by us. There we go. You are out of the worst of it. So, let's make our way into here. This is a bathroom. Wonderful. Okay, we might have a chance to survive now. That was unbelievably bad for us. Okay, we're going to take this thing off for now. So let's examine his wounds. His head's pretty bad. That's not great because he is severely poisoned right now. So we're going to do a few things to try and help with that. We're first of all going to use actual antiseptic to disinfect his head. And he's going to be drinking as much of that as he possibly can. No, I mean, like, not really. But we want this to be just as good as possible for him. We were hurt. Ignore it. So let's examine those wounds again. Very good and very good. That's going to give him the best chance we can possibly get to fight against those toxins. We're going to do the same thing for Dusk as well, because we don't want to be taking head damage when we can avoid it. So antiseptic. Something hurts. Indeed it does. Our head is not that damaged right now, but we still took enough that I want to make sure that we get that properly bandaged. Okay, and now for the makeshift bandages, we'll just check everything else. Our right arm could probably do with a little bit of a top off. Same with our torso. Ignore the pain. Let's go for that right arm. Okay, and now for the actual pain, we're going to take some ibuprofen and maybe smoke a joint. Yeah, smoke a joint, and we are going to start to drink some water because I feel like we've earned a chance to get rid of our thirst. Okay, so now we just hope. We hope that we're okay. So many things are still dying around us, so, I mean, we are kind of winning the fight against the small. Okay. All right. Magic 8 Ball. Are we going to be safe if we remain in this bathroom for now? Will Elliot survive? Okay. Let's see. Concentrate and ask again. Okay. Are we safe in this bathroom? Can't predict right now. Okay. Fine. That's all right. We're on that much of a knife edge. So we're going to examine those wounds again. We're on 63 with Elliot here, so it is still ticking down, but I'm confident that we're going to make it through this. That was a very bad situation, but I feel like we did the best we possibly could with that. Boy. Okay, we're hydrated, we're satisfied. That's good for now. So we just wait. There ain't much else that we can do right now. We're just going to go crouched down, just stand next to Elliot. I mean, we'll try not have the clouds hit him. I mean, maybe they'll help. We'll hotbox this space. Let's just wait 5 minutes. Waiting. We are still feeling pain ourselves, so I feel like Elliot's is probably going to go for longer. Jeez, that's bad. I don't know if there's any way for us to slow down that process. I think we've done the best that we can there. We're in distressing pain now, which is a little bit better. Let's wait another 5 minutes. He's at 61, so he didn't go down too far there. Just gonna keep on waiting in these 5-minute increments. Now he's down to 59. Jeez. Okay, this is going to be down to the wire, I think, for Elliot. Okay, it's gone away for Dusk. I think that's the last of the poison. He is still poisoned currently, so he was poisoned much worse than Dusk. Okay. I mean, I don't know if he's sleeping, if he'd have a better chance, but trying to get him to sleep here. I mean, I know that he likes to sleep in ridiculous places, but I don't think he'll want to. Also, I think we're going to take another ibuprofen. I don't know if we actually took one before, but we want our pain to be a little bit better than unmanageable. He's still at 51, and it's been about 15 minutes so far, so I am hoping this has been the worst of it. Or not. He's down to 45 now. Okay, we're going to get some bandages on the rest of his wounds just while we're waiting. Mostly makeshift. Down to 42. And he's still suffering. It's 10:04 p.m. at the moment. Yeah, we just have to keep waiting. 38. Elliot Wood. He's down to 25 now. This all feels like a slow, inevitable march to a fate that Dusk has seen before. One that befell a friend of hers, a dear friend, that she came to know again somewhere else. But Elliot, she can't lose Elliot. Let's check again. 18. Magic 8 Ball. Is Elliot going to make it? Better not tell you now. Of course. Dusk lights up another joint. Elliot is on 18 now. Midnight. And I don't see it. Okay. So, you are going to stay here. You're going to stay here and you're not going to leave here until you are way better than you are right now. We're going to push you into the space, or you're going to follow us into this space. And Elliot, you need to stay. Guard this location. Do not move. Do not listen to any sounds outside. Nothing. Okay. Now, in the time that we've been waiting, there has just been so much activity going on all around Dusk. So, we're going to get ready. Electrical discharge, voltaic strikes. We've heard a lot of death. We've heard just a lot of everything, really. We're going to get a momentum alteration going as well. Our nearby movements return to normal. Okay, I didn't realize we were still concentrating on that. So there we go. We've got it up. Let's wait a while, catch our breath. Oh, how's that for timing? Okay, yeah, that's a bit of a problem. I didn't want that door to be destroyed, but, here we are. Thanks for destroying it, asshole. Okay, well, let's make sure that you die now and that you are going to stay dead. So it's probably worth us getting the mask on. It does mean that we end up losing our bite, though. You know what? No. I think we'll kind of play it as it comes. There is thick smoke up there, so that is a little bit of a problem. We'll go ahead and throw you against the wall there, and we're lit up for a moment. If that smoke starts to make its way down here, then we are going to have to do something about that. And, yeah, oh boy. I kind of want to try and lure them away from the bathroom that Elliot is in currently. The skeletal zombie, well, it hasn't grabbed us. That's okay. But we got another skeletal zombie here as well. They're going to be more resistant to our attacks in general, and we've been grabbed, I think, by the Strider. Yeah, so let's go ahead and try and throw that back against the wall. That does give us that moment to get away. We'll move in towards the Strider here. Looks like we're going for the skeletal zombie here first. I'm okay with that. Strider comes next, and then we'll just kind of get those with a little bit of a 1-2. Okay, that's good. Ideally, we get that door closed, and we just start to smash the bodies that are here. We can check over the ones that are on the ground. Calcium tablets, hell yeah. I think we're actually going to take those right now because we have been suffering, not from a lack of calcium yet, but we do need more calcium. So we should look at taking those with us for sure. And I think that's probably all other than that coin that we're going to take right now. The caffeinated chewing gum, sure. And hey, a bandage. We're not going to say no to a bandage. More caffeinated chewing gum, nice, we'll take it. And it looks like we have some vending machines. Okay. Sports drink, V8 in here as well, and some snacks. I guess if we need the extra calories, which you know what? I think we do. I think we've earned them. So Dusk is going to go and buy all of those, just like so. And then we're just going to have a little bit of a munch here on all the various things that we've just picked up. The peanut butter candy, we'll go for the buttered popcorn as well. Not healthy stuff per se, but things that are going to give us a bit more in the way of calories. I mean, it's also going to improve our mood significantly as well. Okay, all right, moderate pain currently. We want to try and make sure that we stay on top of that, but we're going to need to be wary. We have had a lot of painkillers today, although it's been a little while, I think, since I've taken some. Let's just see where we're at. We don't know exactly. So we'll take a few other types if we can. We'll take some codeine as well, and that should help to get that a little bit more under control. Tentacled zombie, hello there. Let's go and take you out. And yeah, okay, it looks like this is some kind of a jewelry store. There's lots of locked cases, and we're seeing some smoke that's kind of leaked through the door here. So there's probably a smoker through there somewhere, but hey, we're out in the mall proper. Would you look at that? And we can see some things over here, feral humans that have died. We can see a shocker brute. Hot damn, I'm not sure. Okay, there you are. We're seeing you over there. Now we definitely want to try and take out at a distance. Yeah, we really want to make sure that we do that. Also, is this door open here? Okay, so this might actually be a safer space for Elliot now. So we're going to go and call to Elliot. We're going to say, hey buddy, follow us, please. Yep, into here, thank you. And we'll just place you in this room here. All right, swap positions. We'll actually push him into the corner here, and then we'll say, hey buddy, guard this position, stay here, do not move, do not do anything. Okay, what have we got in here? Something that is creating thin smoke. There is a droning hum in here as well, so we probably want to try and kill whatever is causing that. Onyx. Interesting. Okay, so we've got some cool stones in here. They could be useful when it comes to making certain magical things. We are actually seeing a zombie necromancer around here somewhere as well, so we probably want to make sure that that dies. Where are you currently, zombie necromancer? Okay, I don't know how I'm seeing you there right now, but that's okay. Sure. I really don't know why. But for some reason, when we're in this area, we can see up there. But only kind of when we go to this area here. That's weird. Oh, we're actually getting attacked, I think. It sounds like. I don't know how they're reaching us there. There's a weird stair-related thing going on here because they're also flat roof. Interesting. I think they're actually on top of the roof there. That's how we're seeing them all. That's really quite disturbing. Okay, so let's make sure that we kill you first. That grappler, we're going to go and take you out as well. Yeah, we just want to kind of try and work through things if we can. We've got a huge boomer over there. We actually have a staircase leading down, and that's a shadow raptor. We are going to hit that immediately with a mind hammer. Okay, it did manage to get an attack on us, but 64 damage. Awesome. Shadow raptor is down, and yeah, I am not liking that we're seeing so many of those things there. We could head down below, and I am tempted to do that, but at the same time, we do kind of need to try and clear this level before we start trying to do anything fancy. Fancy being walk around in this mall. Is anything in here going to be worth it? Actually, you know what? There could be magical artifacts in here for all we know. This is a magical world, so who's to say that there won't be something interesting in this place? I mean, we've got aquamarine over here, a jade brooch, a diamond. I mean, diamonds are going to be useful to us, I believe. We'll take that opal, the aquamarine as well. I mean, these things might actually be useful when it comes to dealing with traders. We'll take the brooch as well. We've spotted that huge boomer. Yes, indeed we have. Lots of aluminum around here, and we're getting hazy cloud. Okay, so at this point, we're going to get our mask back on. We do need to be a little wary though, because we want to be trying to utilize our charges as much as we can, trying to save them really. We've got a wedding ring, some cufflinks. I kind of want to try and see if we can smash some of these bodies, these ferals that are around here, but also this area is just dangerous because there's something weird going on with the roof in this space, so yeah, we want to watch out for that. The bloated zombie, we're probably just going to try and pop here. That's good, that works for us. Honestly, I think we're just going to come back to this jewelry store after things have cooled down a little bit. I don't like that there are so many things that close to Elliot, but what can you do? Nothing. We can't do anything about that. We can go into this store though. Looks like it's kind of like a knickknacks store. Children's tricycle, pom-poms. Okay, so this is a toy store. Right, okay. We've got a thorny shambler in here. I'm just seeing what else we have. Candy. We have lots of candy around. Dusk is a fan of candy now. Let's go pull that thorny shambler on over towards us. And the zombie Blank. You haven't got to our powers yet, Blank. Okay, we can't actually target them with powers, just full stop. So I do think that is kind of cool. Right, malted milk ball, singular. We will take that for now, and we'll just see what else we have around here. Peanut butter bruised. Okay, it's a book. Potentially a cookbook, but I'm okay. The tricycles we may actually be able to use to get around a little bit here. I think that's an ocular zombie. You know, an ocular zombie and other friends. Well, that's fun. Wow. Ocular zombies are quite difficult to strike, aren't they? I kind of want to try and get over towards this door here so that we can hold the doorway and just let the things come out kind of one by one. Although, small slimes, that's not super fun. And a shrieking ravenfolk. Okay, ravenfolk must die first, the slimes come next, and then whatever else is in here. Is that a shocker or a zapper? It's a shocker. Okay, so that's a little bit more of a problem for us. We don't have our powers right now. Okay, that's not great. That's not superb. Not super happy about that. So we're going to back up. There's no point in us staying back there. We're feeling that dull sense of loss right now, and I think it's because there is a Blank somewhere. I don't know if it's actually in that room. Yeah, we've got our powers back. Okay, we'll try and see if we can pull this grappler on over towards us. You know, grapple the grappler, do what we do. And I've seen a bloated zombie now up towards our east, so we want to try and get away from that. And, okay, there's two of them. Are you freaking kidding me? Can we get our mask on in time? Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Okay, so we're going to pop this one over here, like so. And then we're going to do the same thing down here. Or not. Or not. Let's just go into this mess. Start trying to move away, if we can. Do some damage in the cloud, if we can. I want to be fighting most of this outside. Holy crap. Okay. Yeah, okay. That's not good. That's very bad. Okay, but we can fight in the cloud to a degree. I want to get over towards where that regular shocker is. Is that the Blank there? No, it's a zombie medic. Okay. Oh, what the hell was that? I'm not sure, but we were just getting attacked multiple times there for no real reason. Not fun. Okay, you know what we're going to do here? If we can actually use our powers, yeah, we can. We're going to try and use the noisemaker, and we're going to make a noise over towards the side here. So, let's see. Noisemaker, let's go make a big noise there. We hear a loud thump. So hopefully that starts to draw all the dead down towards it. I don't know where that shocker brute is going. Why is it going up towards where Elliot is? Okay. There's a bit of a party going on up there. I'm not sure if we're invited. We're hearing a lot of noise, that's for sure. Okay, laminated glass. We could try to break through this glass, but it looks like we can just get out this way. Okay, that's good. We were just hit by a feral elf. This one over here. So I think all of this is going to start to make its way down towards us eventually, and that is a zombie Hulk. Okay. I hate this place. I hate this place. Okay, this is fine. I hate the friggin' rocks. I really do. Our altered momentum doesn't really seem to help that much. 4 damage to our torso. Okay, alright. Yeah, we really need to try and herd them, if we can. But I don't know how much a noisemaker is going to help here. Let's go make a noisemaker on that medic. We can't. How about right there? Does that help? Does that help even a little bit? I think maybe. Okay. Oh boy. Well, I don't actually think they've got to where Elliot is yet, but there's so many of them there. And I'm thinking now, the best way for us to try and deal with the majority of the dead that are in the mall here is going to be trying to lure them outside. Fighting them inside like this, it's just a losing battle. So we need to get the doors open, we need to try and lure them out, and we need to try and bring them into a monumental house fire. We do have a house right outside here that we can try and see if we can light up. And if we can draw out the dead towards it, I think that that is the best way for us to clear this place out. We do actually have a staircase leading up there, which is interesting. What I want to try and see is if we can find another way into one of the service corridors, just so that we can try and make it around the bulk of the dead. Okay, see, we are seeing a zombie blank and a strider from this position. Okay, they are actually down there. And it looks like they're maybe trying to go for where Elliot is currently. So I'm going to try and see if we can take them out, because we are going to want to have our powers when we're in those places. Not sure who we're killing there. That might have been the strider or the blank. No, the strider is there now. Okay, so will we get our powers back? We regained something we've lost. So let's slam that strider against the wall there. We're probably going to do a mind hammer, follow up with that. 38 damage is really nice. And try and do a force shove. We don't have a lot of stamina at the moment, so I'm wanting to be cautious if we can here. Maybe a knockdown, or honestly, mind hammer. There we go. That's enough to finish that one off. Okay, do these doors lead anywhere? They lead to a changing room of doom, death, and destruction. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. Totally fine. Let's get that stamina back, Dusk? Let's take off this damn mask. Hot damn, what is this place? It is hell on earth. This truly is a dead mall. Okay, we've actually made it into the back rooms now. We should be able to get this to link back up. Okay, that's a zombie blank. Okay. All right, maybe not that way. I doubt there is going to be a way to the outside. Actually, I honestly think getting them out the front here, though, is going to be the easiest thing for us to do. It'll be easier for us to kind of corral them as well. We just need to try and find a way out of here that doesn't involve us just getting eaten alive. Do we have our momentum alteration going on at the moment? Because I want to know if we are that little bit faster. We are. Okay. The pain, not super great, not the worst thing in the world. We can work with that. The question is, can we get out the front doors right now? Or is it just going to be an absolute nightmare? Well, we're going to find out. One way or the other, we are going to find out. Okay, here we go. We're on the move. Smoke is everywhere. This is already an absolute nightmare. We're not going to be able to get our mask on in time. I think we backtrack. Here. We break that grab. God damn it. Okay. You son of a bitch. We're badly poisoned. Of course we are. That is to be expected. Okay. This is fine. Does this lead to the outside? Okay, it does. Kind of. Okay, so we can get out this way. There's a fancy hairpin there. That's so nice. We could smash the laminated glass with our enhanced strength and lead things out that way. It's a bit of a walk to be able to get them to head out this way, but I guess it would be the same for us to try and lure them out that way. Oh boy. Yeah. Because we want to make sure that there are clear paths for them to get out. See, this house here would be kind of ideal because it is close. It is brick, so it would take quite a while for it to burn down. I really don't want to burn down the mall itself, though. That's the thing that I'm trying to avoid here. But if we need an out, this can be an out for us. So I think we're going to have a look at taking this. So we're going to go and enhance our strength, and we're going to wait a second for that strength to kick in, and then we're going to start to... No. Okay, we don't seem to be damaging the glass. So if we go for force unarmed, I think that will make the difference. No, it will not. Either we've got too much pain going on. Sometimes if you go to full stamina, you can give a little bit better of a whack. Wow, that took way too long. Stop catching breath. I mean, yeah, we still got our strength right now, but no, we don't have enough power to get through, which means that they don't have enough power to get through. So I guess, Win-win. I think we're going to keep our strength up for now because it can potentially help us break grabs, even if it is for just a moment. Okay, looks like we've already got some zombies down here as well, and just hell on earth. So we're going to go put our mask back on because I've learned my lesson now. We don't take the mask off while we're in the mall because, you know, Last of Us rules here. Okay, so we might be able to find another service corridor down here somewhere, or actually, you know what? It's just a proper corridor. That works a little bit better. Okay, we're working our way through the mall. We can see feral lizard folk. That's fine. Is that a golf cart? Something like one. Okay, and we've got a smoker down here. So let's try and get away from that. We don't want to sprint too much here. We're trying to control that as much as we can. Looks like this was a great big cool electric RV at some point, or just a regular RV with solar panels. It is no longer. Yes, we'll stop smashing. We've smashed that enough anyway. So we're still trying to get out of here. It looks like this might kind of wrap around, potentially. We're probably going to have to try and kill this feral dwarf before we go any further anyway. So we'll start to try and strike that down. We'll smash its corpse while we can. And back doors? Okay. All right. We'll close them where we can. This is definitely going to be the safer way for us to travel around the mall. It's not going to be without some dangers, though. All right, let's get them smashed. Not sure what they were. They were feral somethings, feral dwarfs, hanging out in the walls here. Okay, and it looks like this is a bed store. Yes, okay, but we've made it out of there. That's good. Okay, and we're nearly back by the entrance of this thing. We may have to duck into some stores here, potentially, depending on how bad the situation is here. It's not too bad. That's a raptor. Flesh raptor. It's not a shadow raptor. We're just going to go and mind hammer that. Safest option for us to deal with that. Our right arm is bleeding right now. That's fine. We'll just have to deal with it. All the bodies that are currently downed but not out, all these ferals here, I would love to smash them, but I don't think we can afford the time to do so. Yeah, we're still being chased by others. So we need to go and start this big fire. So we're going to have a look at doing that. And I think this is going to be the best house for us to do it in, still. So, start to make our way on over. Hello, huge boomer. Let's just back away from you for now. I think we're just going to mind hamming you. We're probably going to have to do a few of those, though, right? You're downed currently. Do another one. Okay. We want to be careful with our stamina at the moment, so we'll just go and shove you away, get a little bit more distant, and I think one more mind hammer might be enough to do this, maybe? Looks like we're going to have to deal with a feral goblin first anyway. Jeez. All right. Our fighting prowess is dropping. Let's go and pull the dwarf in towards us. They can be deadly though, so we still need to be wary of that. There we go. Pop goes the boomer. This window has been completely destroyed already. We're going to get a fire going, and we're just going to start burning absolutely everything we can in here. I'm going to go to our lighter though and just give that a designation just to make this a little bit easier for us. So let's just make that L. I think I selected the wrong thing at first there. Yeah, refillable butane lighter. There we go. Shocker zombie has been spotted. Stop lighting the fire. Yeah, because that's a shady zombie. Let's continue. There we go. Fire lit. Can we light that on fire? No, we can't. So we're going to have to pull some things a little bit closer towards each other. Eventually, the floorboards will catch on fire as well. We'll ignore that for now. And we're just going to try and get a few more things in place. Let's not step into the small fire. No. Let's just go like that, shift that onto that square, and we'll go and light that up as well. We've spotted a monster. Indeed we have. That is a zombie hunter that we're going to try. Actually, well, our stamina isn't great right now, but it is nearly dead because it is standing in fire. Okay. Ooh, actually, that's kind of an idea. Light something on fire and move it around. It didn't seem to work all that well for us though. So let's just get that moved on over. Okay, and we're also going to light that on fire. Dangerously close. Yes, we will stop. Damn it, man. It seems to be like a second delay on some of those things sometimes. Let's just make sure that we aren't actually grabbing this anymore. Release the desk. Yep, there we go. Hunter is down, and that is a zombie predator. Much more of a problem. So ideally we try and deal with that from a distance, or just wait until we get our stamina back. Don't like this situation. Okay, the striker is quite damaged already. We've got a shocker, a zapper down here. We don't have a clear route out of here. What we're going to try and do is force shove that away, and it did not work. Okay, our only way out is down here currently. We're going to have to just try and strike this thing down and move as quickly as we can. We don't have the stamina to really do this, but I'm going to try. And if we can get to that window, that'd be grand. Okay, so far so good. There isn't a window there anymore. It sounds like the fire is starting to spread. Things are working. Let's put pressure on the wound. They're making lots of noise. Wonderful. Okay, ocular zombie. 2 ocular zombies. More than I would want to be fighting. We definitely want to try and see if we can get more fires going in here, so out the front as well. This is not so good, is it? We can't really do much here. You are grabbing us. The other one isn't right now. So we're going to try and see if we can force shove that one away from us. That'll give us a moment to get away. The problem with ocular zombies is that they can see us from a ridiculous distance. So they are going to chase us kind of no matter what. If we can break line of sight, I think they will lose track of us. But they are going to see us perfectly because they can see. They can see and they will keep seeing very, very far. Their night sight in the dark is impeccable, and this one, unfortunately, has followed us. There ain't much that we can do about that other than just try and outpace it for the time being. I want to get a little bit more stamina back. It is suffering from heavy bleeding at the moment, though, so if we can keep on moving, it is going to get weaker and weaker as it goes, but they are still very difficult to strike. What I want to try and do is get a mind hammer off, but we need just that little bit more stamina for us to be able to do that, and that ain't happening right now. Oh, there we go. It's nearly enough. We must just need a little bit more, but it bled to death anyway. This one, though, is totally fine, so that's a little less than ideal. So we're going to keep on trying to move away from that one. It's going to keep its eye on us, though, or its eyes, its many eyes. Oh boy, that's a lot of dead over that way. So it is working. It is certainly working. And we can see even more of the dead that are kind of down over here at the moment. They don't seem to be attracted by it yet, but we can get them there. And I am wondering if it's going to be worth us trying to like drop down an MP3 player or a PDA that has music on it and just have that run. Kind of want that memory card. Can we afford to grab it? Seems like we can. An anti-parasitic drug as well. That sounds like it could potentially be useful down the line. We were seen briefly there. We do also have a Zaptor in the distance. That could become a problem for us. Ideally, what I want to try and do right now is just get back our stamina. There's a skeletal master around here somewhere, which that just sounds not great. Yeah. Cool. Right, we've got the big bad stuff coming for us now. And this ocular zombie is not going to give up, is it? No. So I would like to have a little bit more stamina before we try and fight this thing. 43 damage ain't bad though. If we could try and do that again in just a moment, that would do enough to take this thing down. And really, all we need is just that little bit more stamina. Come on, we're so close now. We're so close. Just a little bit more, Dusk. Is that enough? Not quite. Let's keep on moving. Let's break that grab. I mean, we could just try and fight it as well. That is an option, but they're so hard to hit. Mind Hammer, though, can do its work, and it has. It's down, it's grabbing, it's staggered. We're going to try and hit it. Come on, Dusk. There we go. Okay. And now a Night Stalker is grabbing us. Well, that's just wonderful. Okay, we don't know where it is. It's down here. And we've got no stamina. God damn this. Okay. How good is it going to be able to see in the dark? Pretty good. It's a Night Stalker, and we can't see it. I'm just going to try and get a little bit further away. Our breath hasn't given out yet, but it will. Let's just keep on moving for now. God, this is a bad situation that we've found ourselves in. I gotta hope that that's far enough. Oh boy, what even is this place? It's the vet clinic. Okay, so that's where there's been a lot of bad stuff coming from. This is completely destroyed. I'm gonna kill that meat cocoon before it can eventually kill us. Okay, so let's try and take a moment here. Try and catch our breath. Okay, and we'll start to make our way down towards the south. We could probably afford to take our mask off now, but yeah, we'll see. Feral Elf is dead, as it should be. Okay, yeah, let's take the mask off for now. We can see a little bit further in the dark now, which is good. Okay, what do we have going on down here? The Zaptor is still kind of zipping around inside. Okay, we've got a cuspided dog that kind of just appeared here. At least it seemed like it did. We've got a skeletal shocker down there, and yeah, I'm kind of half tempted to sacrifice our RE tablet PC. Unless we can find another one, we just need a lot of noise and consistent noise at that. So the noisemaker that we've got as an ability, let's just see. If we kind of clonk there, we lose concentration. Okay, how difficult is for it? Oh, wait, really? 2.3% chance of failure, and we failed. Does that start to bring them from down there? No. I mean, like, we can yell as well, but I don't want to bring things away from the fire right now. We do want to smash these bodies while we can. We've spotted a zapper. Is the fire still going in there? Honestly, I don't think it is. I think the fire's gone out. Small fire, small fire. It just isn't going enough yet. It needs a little bit more gusto before it's really going. If we can start a fire in another section of the house, that could really get things going. So there's lots of potentially burnable things here in the kitchen. I mean, we could get the cardboard boxes going as well, but as long as we can get a few things concentrated in this space, we will really be able to get a decent blaze going. So it's all about having a number of things kind of next to each other, especially wooden things, that will help things spread much further, much faster. So we're going to get these chairs, we're going to drag them down here as well. We're just going to have to get this damn bottle out the way first. And honestly, that kitchen table is concentrated enough already, so I think we'll try and get that going first of all if we can. And just like so, we're going to start lighting all these squares on fire. I'm going to try and do the same thing in the kitchen as well. Let's see. I'm going to leave the center unlit for the moment, because I don't think that's something that we're actually going to need to do. We will light that on fire, light this cabinet on fire. It's going to start getting real hot in here real fast though, so we need to be a little wary that that's going to happen. Let's see. Okay, we're going to light that on fire, then this, and then just kind of keep moving through, lighting each of these cabinets on fire. And I think that is going to be enough to kind of get things going. I got to think so. Yeah, and that's going to make a fair amount of noise. I mean, like, we've already got a tough zombie that's made its way on over towards us. Eventually, it will head inside to where it's hearing all that noise. We could kind of do the same thing up here as well. This couch is a prime fire candidate, so we're going to get that going. That devourer is already in the flames, which is great. It's going to take a little bit before it gets on over towards us. We could just try and fling that away from us for the time being, just so that we can get a little bit more time to light these fires. We'll ignore it for the moment, and then we will send it reeling once again, and we are just going to get out of here. And that should go start feeding the fire itself. Yep. Okay. Oh boy, zombie predator. Out of nowhere. And it's done a decent amount of damage to us. We're in so much pain we can't concentrate on our powers right now. Can we outrun this thing? Well, it's more a question, can we see better than it in the dark? Because it's going to be trailing after us no matter what. I'm going to try and put the water between us and it. It can jump around a lot though. Distressing pain ain't great. Let's just try and stay away from here for now. Try and put some pressure on the wounds. Honestly, we might have to head back down into the subway tunnels, at least for a moment, until we get stuff kind of under control. Oh god, what is attacking us? It's a Night Stalker. Okay, let's get away from that damn thing if we can. And honestly, course that room was full of zombies. Of course that was the case. Okay, well, they're going to have a bit of a hard time getting through this laminated glass. Out of the frying pan into the fire. Is Elliot even still alive? Right now, Dusk's mind is so muddled by pain that she can't reach out to him. So we don't know. He was on the edge of death from all of that poisonous gas that he breathed in. Has them all been worth it? Well, so far it most certainly hasn't. Maybe the magic 8 ball has done us dirty. Perhaps Dusk will seek more answers from it in the next. For now though, if you've enjoyed today's episode as stressful as it has been, please consider leaving a comment or a like to let me know if you've enjoyed the show. As for now, I have been Rycon. You have all been awesome, and until next time, stay